It was early morning when Lina reached the shore. The beach was almost empty. The sky was pale, and the sun was just beginning to rise. The sea stretched out in front of her, wide and endless. Waves moved slowly, touching the sand and pulling back again. Lina took off her shoes and walked closer to the water. The sand felt cool under her feet. The air smelled of salt and morning. She came here whenever life felt heavy. The sea never asked questions. It never hurried her. It simply stayed. She stood still and listened. At first, there was only the sound of waves, soft, steady. Then she heard something else, a whisper. It was very quiet, almost like the wind. Lina looked around. No one was there. The beach was empty. "Hello?" she said softly. The whisper came again, gentle, warm. It did not sound like a voice. It felt like a feeling, like something calling her from inside. Lina placed a hand on her chest. Her heart beat faster. She was not afraid. The whisper felt familiar, safe. She sat down on the sand and watched the water. As the waves moved, the whisper became clearer. Not words exactly, more like thoughts. Slow down. Lina closed her eyes. For months, her mind had been full. Decisions waited everywhere. A job offer in another city, her mother asking her to stay close to home, her own fear of change. She felt pulled in many directions. The sea whispered again, "Listen to yourself." Lina breathed in deeply. The air filled her lungs. For a moment, everything felt quiet inside. She remembered being a child, running along this same beach. She remembered laughing, free and unafraid. Back then, choices felt easy. Life felt open. Another wave touched her feet. It's okay to move forward. Her eyes opened. She looked at the horizon, where the sky met the water. The line was never clear. It never had been. Yet the sea always knew where to go. Lina smiled softly. She stayed there for a long time, letting the whispers wash over her. Each wave carried calm. Each moment felt lighter. When she finally stood up, something inside her had settled. She knew what she needed to do. That afternoon, Lina sat at her desk and wrote her answer. Her hands were steady. Her heart was calm. Later that evening, she returned to the beach. The sun was setting now, painting the sky with soft colors. "Thank you," she whispered to the sea. The waves answered, quiet and endless. Some voices are loud, some are silent, but the ones that matter most often sound like whispers.